LA substitute teacher Monique Lucan's compulsive scrimping is a major turnoff for her former fiancé, especially in the bedroom.
He wants a real bed. It's like a deal breaker between him and me.
If Monique wanted to win me back, she'd have to put the love and the romance and the caring of the relationship above some of her cheap ways.
She's found rummage sale mattresses for under $20. But in order to dress the bed, she may need to open her wallet yet again.
So I'm going to have to add some special linen, something that my air mattress didn't need before.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes, I'm looking for some fabric.
Well, we've got lots of that.
Tell me flat out, how much is that originally? And you're saying it's 50% off.
Right, it's 40% off. So that would be about $450.
Well, I'm gonna need a bunch of them, so $450 is gonna be a little high for what I have in my pocketbook.
Well, these are ones that are fairly old, and I've had them for a while, so I could maybe sell them to you for $3 a piece.
I think I'm gonna need about 6 to 8 of them. Can I get 8 fabrics anywhere here for $10.63?
We have fabric for 40% off. Some of it's 50% off. None of that would do for her. She had to have the bargain of the century. I would give you 6 of these.
6 is not bad for, you know, for $10.63. That's...
Yeah, I think she was being respectful, but she was not at all. At least the guy she was with had some respect. You're paying about half what I paid for the product. So please don't give me any more guff on this. So here you go. Here's your product. She was the cheapest customer I think I have ever encountered. I hope she never comes back.
I know that this cheapness, it runs deep in her, and it'll be a hard thing for her to overcome. But I get the feeling that it really does matter to her that she takes on some of this challenge and compromises.
I called earlier, and your wife said that you had some spare sheets. I'm excited. He didn't even mention a price. He's just going to give them to us. What is that?
I hope it's not a bed bug. You don't have bed bugs here, do you?
Joseph, let's take the sheets. Well, thank you so much, and thank your wife. She's so kind.
Now that she's tracked down cast-off motel sheets, Monique doesn't have to spend $25 on basic linens.
I'm impressed, and I feel that Joseph's going to be impressed with this special bed, too. I think Joseph is going to love this.
Whoa, check it out.
Yes. And our lovely mint plant that has a 5-cent stick of incense in it. Take a breath, mint.
Aw, thank you. I've never seen you do something like this.
The best thing, less than $30, everything.
I think that, you know, we might have a chance together. Monique.
New York City dating is very competitive. The women expect to be wined and dined. I'm Matt Nagan, and I consider myself one of the cheapest dates in New York.
Matt's salary leaves him with $1,000 a month for discretionary spending. But he's not about to part with his cash for romance.
I've just been burned too many times. I've been in a lot of long-term relationships, 4 years, 5 years.
Matt had a girlfriend, and her birthday came around, and he got her for her birthday a rock.
This is basically the rock I got her, which is very nice.
And we were like, Matt, I think that, this is a problem. She's not going to like the rock. He's like, no, this is a special rock. It's got healing powers.
They couldn't believe that I would buy a girl after 4 years a rock.
Needless to say, they're no longer together. They broke up.
So I have 4 different jars that comprise my major expenses. Laundry jar, transport jar, phone jar. I like to get my coins right from the source. My laundry coins come from the laundromat. My transport cards come from Metro cards I found on the subway platform. I love dating, but I do have one cardinal rule, which is try not to spend any more money than is in your love jar.
Out of all 4 boys, for some reason, he just got the cheap gene.
Over the years, I've amassed a collection of candies that I found in bowls outside of restaurants, and I like free soy sauce packets. I like to load up on the free condiments and the ketchup, free cutlery. So a lot of my friends like to spend big money on dry cleaning, but with me, I only like to do laundry when it's an absolute necessity. I got this spray bottle. It's just water in here. What I'm gonna do is put a little soap in there. It's classy soap. You mix in a little bit of soap and shake it up a little bit. The most dangerous area are the pits because it's just a body odor that can emanate. What I like to do in a situation like this, just spray it a little bit down, a little soap and water, and just mix it around. You know, just feels comfortable. Spray a little bit here. I always have high hopes when I go on a date. My friend's setting me up. I've heard she's really cute, really friendly, and open-minded, so I'm gonna have to be resourceful. We got a bunch of bottles of wine, but they're still perfectly functional. There's nothing wrong with them.
Matt has been known, one of his signature moves is when he's out to dinner, he'll bring a bottle of pre-made wine in his pocket.
You mix a little bit of a red and a white, it combines into a very refreshing rosé.
You know, when the waiter comes to ask for a drink order, he'll send the waiter away and he'll pull out a bottle.
They're 2 different brands, but you can't really tell the difference. So I happen to live next to a funeral parlor. Every day I see people going in there, and later in the day, the manager or funeral director will get rid of his flowers. I'm gonna snag a couple of flowers, and she won't know the difference. I mean, flowers are flowers, okay?
Matt's free flower score saves him $30 off the cost of a basic bouquet.
I heard that she expects a really nice, high-end date, and I want to go all out. So I'm gonna get some free samples from the supermarket, just put it all together in a little picnic.
Leave some for the public.
Is it all right?
Ask management.
Can I get one more muffin, please?
Matt will do anything to save a penny.
How many do you have?
I got like 25 or something, but...
Oh my God! I never seen a guy take so many free samples.
Got those flowers on 14th
Ask them
Street
for
by
a
the funeral home.
sample.
Yes, I did.
They can sample.
I know. They were in the garbage, and I was.
I know.
I have a hot date. I'm just trying to impress it.
Yeah.
With dead person's flowers
Yeah, that-
and munched up muffins.
And this is
I don't think it's gonna go so well.
No, I think it's the thought that counts.
Well,
Oh my God!
I'm ready for my date, and I'm sure it's going to be a big success.
I have a friend, and he thought that there would be some kind of love connection between me and Matt, so he offered to set us up on a date. Hi,
Hi,
I'm Leela.
I'm Matt. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I got you these flowers.
Oh, thank you.
No worries.
Matt's really nice. He's a really sweet guy. He did bring me flowers, which were really nice.
Wow, that's a nice dress you have on there.
Thank you so much.
Very flattering.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
As soon as you sit down in these places, they bring out some chips and salsa. And then by the time they're ready to take the main course, we've skedaddled. I think it's time we go.
Are we not gonna order food?
Let's go. Get your stuff. It's okay. Get the flowers.
Tonight, I've only had chips and salsa and a half a glass of water, so.
Never. He's never paid for a dinner.
You don't have to spend a dime to provide a world-class entertainment experience.
I don't know what I'll do without you.
All right, we're gonna dance.
I don't know what I'll do.
You know what? Maybe we should go. Should we go? Let's go.
A little bit
There
more.
were a few moments where it got a bit awkward, but I think I smoothed over those edges.
I don't know.
So I really want to impress Leela and take her on an upscale dinner cruise. But that can cost as much as $200 per person.
This is the dinner cruise?
Yes, it's the Staten Island ferry. The great thing about this ferry is you get the same experience as the dinner cruise. You get a tour of the New York harbor for free. This is a rosé, okay? I made it myself.
I really am all set. Thank you.
When I go on a date, I like to bring some of my own free samples. You know what? We'll share that plate, okay? And I have.
There's two.
Okay.
You did bring two.
And if she wants to nibble, well, she's got a whole variety of choices.
No, I don't want that. Why would you think this is a good date idea? This is too weird for me. So get up and let's go outside. And why don't we look at a view or something?
Look at this beautiful view. I think Layla really dug me, but she thought I was a little weird.
The date was definitely weird. I didn't have dinner. I probably won't go out with him again, but at least it's a great adventure to tell my friends.
Matt can be so cheap. I'm genuinely worried that he will never find love.
Some rosé?
No.
I just figure, don't put any money out there if you don't have to. A lot of guys in New York, they wine and dine. They're throwing out the platinum card. No, that's not how I roll. I got the discount club card, and that's if you're lucky.
New York City!
It's weird.
That looks kitty to me. That does not look tropical.
Now, when I get through with it, I'm about to hook it up.
How can I have a beach with no sand?
After a quarter century of wedded bliss, the one thing Rufus and Jenny Triplet never argue about is money. When it comes to spending, they're both on the same page.
Love you more. Love you more.
Yeah, I love you.
you more. I never pay full price for anything. It would probably hurt me. Somebody'd have to call 911. I'd be on the floor, you know, just for full price. There was some broken glass in the clock, and so I said, hey, I really want this. Can I get a discount? I didn't want to walk away. It was the only one left in the store. So I went up to the manager. Always got to see a manager because they could change the price. It was originally $99.99, and we paid $20 for it. So $80 saving on a clock, and trust me, it is a conversation piece whenever anyone comes into the house.
Whenever something takes too big a bite out of the household budget, it's gone. Their sons know this policy.
You remember we had the pool, guys? And you know why we got rid of it, right?
You could have paid for a pool cleaner.
No, it was expensive. So we just rolled that bad baby up and sold it.
Today, the triplets run a successful marriage seminar business that could afford them plenty of life's nicer things. But when they first wed in 1989, even the smallest luxuries weren't an option.
We were in the military, both in the military, and it was in the quarters of a chapel, and it was just his sergeant and his corporal there. We didn't even have a ring.
Yeah, he did.
And
he had a big old ring.
We used his class ring, and I kind of wore it on my thumb just symbolically. It wasn't about the pomp and circumstance. It was about getting married. It was about the commitment.
With their sons now on their own, the couple is planning a special celebration for a milestone anniversary.
Hoorah!
We want to renew our vows because we feel it's something that all married couples should do. It's about a recommitment to yourself. A lot of marriages don't make it to 25 years.